The man, Becky Lynch, left an eerie message on her Instagram, leading fans to believe that she is done with the WWE. We're going to get into some wild theories on what's next for Becky Lynch and the impact her leaving WWE is going to have on the future. Also, the Clash at the Castle main event between Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest has been leaked. We're going to dive into that as well coming up on this episode of Wrestle Digest. But before we get into it, we got to say that 97% of you guys watching these videos aren't subscribed to the channel. So if you're trying to keep up to date on everything that's happening around the wrestling world, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. But with that said, let's get right into the first topic of the video today, which is Clash at the Castle ending leaked. And yes, as we all know, the supposedly main event of Clash at the Castle Scotland is going to be Drew McIntyre, hometown boy, versus Damian Priest for the World Heavyweight Championship. And yes, we seen on Raw last night some promo work between them and between Gunther as well, kind of leading him, leading his momentum up towards SummerSlam. And we seen these two guys on the mic going back and forth, talking about their match at Clash at the Castle. But what happened today? Madison Square Garden put up on their Instagram that the SmackDown on June 28th will be Damian Priest versus Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. Coming from Monday Night Raw to SmackDown in the Madison Square Garden, they have said that Damian Priest is going to face Jey Uso for the World Heavyweight Championship. And as we all know, if we just go back to Clash at the Castle, that's on June 15th. So this has led to rampant speculation online by the WWE Universe that Madison Square Garden just leaked the ending of Clash at the Castle with Damian Priest retaining the belts yet again. A lot of people are speculating that this means there is going to be CM Punk interference in this match, which is going to lead to Drew losing again at another title opportunity. And, a lot of fans have said, thanks for ruining this. I've seen everybody down those comments is ripping Madison Square Garden apart because they leaked the ending of this big pay-per-view, this big match that's happening in Drew's home country, which everybody was expecting him to win. Now, we all know, we're going to bring it up here,
someone cooked here,
that Triple H is going to be cooking something up here. And this is the side of the story that I am on right now. Obviously, we've kind of seen this in the past. I mean, if you're watching the WWE in Canada, we always have Scott Stanford telling us that, Rhea Ripley is going to be in Calgary 2 months down the line, not knowing that, she's going to be injured and having to relinquish her title. We always see the promo for the current champion. And yes, sometimes this does mean that they will be champion, which most likely Cody Rhodes is going to be in 2 months' time. But when you're talking about a guy like Damian Priest, this is a guy who could lose the title at any of the next PLEs, in my opinion. And I think his time is coming at Clash at the Castle. So, as we all know, I just brought up that Triple H is cooking this. And I think that he wants the WWE Universe, and the WWE want the WWE Universe to believe that CM Punk is going to interfere and cost Drew another title leading up to their big clash at SummerSlam. But I'm going in deeper on this. I think that, yes, Punk said, he talked about Glasgow in one of his, I think it might have been his last promo, he was in the ring, and yes, we do suspect that CM Punk will be there in some sort of way to try to cost Drew another championship opportunity. But on the other side of the coin, we have Damian Priest and the Judgment Day, where we think here on the channel that Finn is going to cost Damian the title at Clash at the Castle. So I think what's going to happen here is, yes, we may see some CM Punk interference, but we will see some Finn Balor, stuff on the other side, which will kind of even it out here. And I think that Triple H, obviously, he's cooking right now. He knows what he's doing, and I think he's playing into wanting the WWE Universe to know that, Damian Priest, is going to win this match, but in reality, Drew McIntyre is going to win this hometown Scotland. I'd be completely shocked if Drew McIntyre doesn't win this match, and I'd be really upset myself being in the building. I want to see him do it. Come on, Drew, do it for the boys here at Wrestle Digest. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts on that down below in the comment section. Let me know, do you think, that the fans are jumping on this too quick, that this is spoiling the ending, or are you with me? Do you think that, Triple H is just putting this out there? Like, the Garden wouldn't have posted this without WWE's approval to make fans believe that he is going to lose and they spoiled the ending and all this stuff, but in reality, Drew McIntyre is going to win this hometown of Scotland. Let us know your thoughts on that down below in the comment section, but we're going to get into the main topic of the video today, which is Becky finished with WWE, and yes, last night, if you missed the main event of Monday Night Raw, we had Liv Morgan versus Becky Lynch in that steel cage match, where ultimately, due to Dom interference yet again, Liv Morgan retained and gave him a smooch on the entrance ramp, which we're not going to get into that because that's a whole completely different video. But this has led Becky Lynch to post this on her Instagram saying to be continued. And if we just take this is the picture that went along with that tag. It was her walking out of the WWE arena. And another interesting fact about this is that 9 years ago, Becky Lynch debuted on Raw in Georgia, and tonight Becky's final match on her WWE contract is in Georgia. Her contract expires in 5 days. She debuted in Georgia and is leaving in Georgia, which is what a lot of the WWE fans are speculating right now, is that obviously her contract's up in 5 days. Is she going to renew it? Is she going to extend with WWE? Is she going to leave for AEW? Or is she just going to take some time off to be with her family? Obviously, Seth Rollins is injured at this moment, so maybe they want to take some time away from the WWE to be with themselves. But Becky Lynch has obviously had a storied career here in the WWE. As we just take a look here, she was NXT champ, women's champ 2 times, the tag team champ, and the women's world champ 5 times, 7-time world champ for the man, Becky Lynch, one of my all-time favorite female wrestlers. And obviously, it would suck to see her leave the WWE because I'm such a big fan of her and I like her in the WWE. But if I'm Becky Lynch, I'm looking at my career and I'm saying, I've done everything. I've done everything here in the WWE that was expected of me. I feuded with the top female superstars. I even went to NXT when the main roster wasn't offering me anything to build up the likes of Tiffany Stratton, Laura Valkyria, carry the NXT Women's Championship for a bit. She's done it all. So why would she come back if there's nothing new to offer her? Obviously, she's won every championship. She's done all these things. And there's nothing right now to offer the man, Becky Lynch, to make her stay in the WWE other than the fact that her man, Seth freaking Rollins, and her family, her kid, are going to be in the WWE. Obviously, her kid's not going to be a wrestler, but Seth is going to be in the WWE, which ultimately is, her family being in the WWE, to clarify that. So the only reason that is pulling her to stay with the WWE right now is her family. She's done everything. There's no new talent for her to feud with other than Jade Cargill. She hasn't had a feud with Jade because she's fairly new. But what I think I think she is going to take some time off. I don't think she's had time off in a very long time, and now with a new family, it would be nice for her to stay with them and spend some time with them for a bit. I do suspect that this will happen, but maybe when she's taking a look at it and saying, hey, I want to return, I want to wrestle again, maybe she looks at Tony Khan and AEW. Yes, I know what you're saying. This would be stressful on the family, doing it in 2 separate brands. Where we're seeing Rhea and Buddy Matthews do it right now, and countless other superstars doing it. So maybe Becky gets some advice here from Rhea, seeing how it is and stuff like that. And Tony Khan, Bud looks at it, is pretty easygoing. And if the man Becky Lynch goes to him and says, I want to work with you in AEW, she's going to get everything. Like every kind of priority thing that she wants, she's going to get in AEW. We just seen it with Mercedes Moné, Sasha Banks winning the TBS championship. So I think if Becky Lynch comes back to wrestle in the next couple of months, maybe years time, I think we see her in AEW. It's a whole new women's division for her to feud with. all new belts, the TBS, the World Women's World Championship, the likes of a Britt Baker and Becky Lynch feud would just be phenomenal. And there's so much talent over there. Thunder Rosa, obviously, like I just named Mercedes Moné, Toni Storm, a bunch, just to name a couple that, you know, is why Edge left. My favorite superstar of all time. He left because there was nothing left for him in the WWE, and look at him over in AEW. He's thriving. He's loving it. He's falling in love with wrestling again because he's working with all these guys that he never thought he would have an opportunity to work with. So this is what I'm thinking is going to happen with Becky Lynch. I think just that extra draw of something new, something exciting, fighting for new championships, doing new feuds with new superstars that you never thought you would ever be able to do is what's going to put her over the line to AEW. And like I said at the beginning of this video, the only way she stays in WWE if she wants to stay close to her family. But if she wants to sign a 2-year deal with AEW, 1-year deal with AEW, I'm sure Tony Khan will work something out to get the man Becky Lynch in his promotion to take on this task, to take on a new wrestling promotion and become the man over there. I think she will jump at that opportunity. And it's not calling her a sellout, it's just calling her a wrestler who wants to try new things and wants to be involved, because we've seen Becky Lynch do everything in WWE. And now, you know, what is there left for her? Tell me in the comments, what is left for Becky Lynch in the WWE? I want to know it. I know a lot of people are speculating maybe a faction. But what's a faction going to do for Becky Lynch? Obviously, Lara Valkyria and her will be pretty cool, but, you know, bringing them together to work for the tag team titles, I don't think that's a draw for her. I think, you know, it's just something, you know, dirty work for her to do, to keep her, you know, hands clean and, you know, her emotions down, her morale up, and stuff like that. But I think AEW has so much more to offer, and I think this is where we will see her end up. And I hate to say it because I'm a WWE guy through and through, but we've seen, well, obviously not lately, but we've seen a lot of WWE talent go back and then drift back across the line to WWE. And I think this is what Becky Lynch will do. I think maybe a 1-2-year deal comes on the table for her. I don't think she signs a crazy long contract just to go over there and hold an AEW championship, build these feuds with people she never thought she would be able to work with, and then drift back over, continue family life with Seth Rollins in WWE. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below. I know a lot of people I told this to today did not agree with me at all. They said you're completely out in left field right now. Like, she is not leaving WWE, but I really do think she is. But I want to hear your guys' thoughts down below in the comments section. But we're going to get in everybody's favorite topic on the videos here, and that is comment of the day. And the comment of the day today goes to Liam. Liam says, Wrestle Digest can't give me a shout out in a video. Liam, here you are. There's your shout out. Shout out to you, Liam. Really appreciate you showing your support here on the channel, liking the videos, commenting down below. Really means the world to us. And there you go. There's your shout out. And if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure down below, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We'd really appreciate it. We're on the road for 3,000 subscribers here on the channel. So if you're trying to stay up to date on everything that's happening around the wrestling world, make sure down below and hit that subscribe button. But if you want to check out a video we did yesterday talking about Dom's love triangle, it'll be popping up on your screen right now. But as always, I've been your host, KC. We'll catch you in the next one.